everybody. Today we're going to talk all about taking your Zepbound or Wegovy on vacation. I just got back from vacation. What does TSA think about our shots? And what if you're going to be gone a while? What are the rules about refrigeration? How long it can be kept out at room temperature? And other really important reminders for those of us who travel, short trips or long trips. Okay, let's get right into it. So these apply to Wegovy, Mounjaro, Ozempic, Zepbound. It's a little bit different for your semaglutide than for your tirzepatide, but I'll talk about that in a minute. Okay, when it comes to Mounjaro and Zepbound, they can be left out for 21 days unrefrigerated. 21 days unrefrigerated. The two important things the website tells you to remember is one, do not have it exposed to over 86 degrees, so keep it out of the heat and keep it out of direct sunlight. Okay, so people were talking online about insulated bags, that if you're going to be gone for an extended period of time, insulated bags to keep them cold. So I really enjoyed reading lots of online threads from people who do a lot of traveling, like how it went for them, tips they have. So in just a minute, I'm actually going to show you a picture from Amazon of one pack that was highly recommended. I'll also put that link down in the description. But basically, these ice packs are TSA approved, and they've been around for diabetics and to help diabetics with their materials that they need to travel with that have to stay refrigerated. They've been around for a long time, and now they are very useful for us. So I saw one person, and they were talking about how they're about to be on a cruise. They're going to be cruising for a week. They were really concerned about their shot, and all the comments are like, don't worry, you can leave it out. You can leave it out if it's just for a week. So I think it's a great reminder to remember that for the Mounjaro Zepbound shots, they can be unrefrigerated for up to 21 days and even longer when it comes to semaglutides. I'll get to that. I really appreciated so many people who shared that they have used mini fridges, which come in, those are very popular on trips, whether you're in a cabin in a cruise or you're, in a nicer hotel room that includes the refrigerator, that a lot of times these mini fridges can get super cold. And they reminded, do not let your drug freeze. Don't let your shot freeze. So I appreciated that. Okay, let's talk a little bit about airport security. So in the last couple weeks, I was in Cincinnati and New York, United Arab Emirates. I also went through the Bangkok airport and also Cambodia. Those are all the airports that my Mounjaro shot went through. Not one single problem. And I'm talking about the carry-on. So I went through the security checkpoints at each of these. And not one domestic or international asked to see it. And that is the same experience that I had during 2023, traveling last summer. And in all of the threads that I read, it was one person after another talking about the smooth experience they had. I think for the vast majority of us, no one even asked to see it. So that was a relief to read. And then I was really happy to bring you the firsthand account that it went really smoothly for me. Okay, so for those of us who might be traveling 3+ weeks and you're on the Zepbound or the Mounjaro, take a look here. So I just did an Amazon search, TSA ice packs diabetes. And this was one that was a 4.7. There was another one that was 4.8, but it had less than 10 reviews. But the cool thing about it was that it actually showed the temperature, the internal temperature. So just take a look for yourself, pick the one that you like. But this one looks fantastic. It looks fantastic. It looks like it's going to do the job. And you go ahead and do your search and find the one that you want to purchase. But I wanted to give you an example. Okay, when it comes to your Wegovy or Ozempic shot, let's briefly touch upon these and how important it is to follow the instructions for keeping it refrigerated to maintain its effectiveness. So for Wegovy is just like your tirzepatide shots. It's a one shot and it's done. The pen is a one-use pen. It said on the website that you can store it with the pen cap on, unopened for up to 28 days, unrefrigerated. Okay? Now let's talk about the Ozempic. That's a multi-use pen. It said to discard it 56 days after you've used it for the first time. That's whether it's refrigerated or not. Discard it 56 days after you've used it the first time. And the Novo Nordisk website also said that if you're on vacation, I put a little smiley face here, good for them. They can keep it for up to 6 weeks at room temperature. Now, I've been on the Mounjaro. If you have experience with Wegovy or Ozempic, or I got something wrong, feel free to throw it in the comments and let us know. But I did my research. I hope I brought you the right information, but I am a little less familiar with the semaglutide. So, when it comes to your vacations, if you're traveling for many, many weeks, first, travel with it chilled. Find a fridge upon arrival. Keep it cold and stable. And it can be done. You can travel with your shot with you and just not skip a beat, because we know the peace and joy that just staying on our routine, what it brings to our lives. So I hope this video has been helpful as you prepare for your upcoming vacations this year. Thanks so much for joining me, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.